español rápido, útil, fácil. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Quién eres tú?
Hola a todos y bienvenidos a Español Simple con Gia. Here is what you will learn to do in Spanish in today's video. How to conjugate stem changing AR verbs in the present tense with stem change from E to IE, and how to use conjugated parts of stem changing AR verbs that change from E to IE in simple sentences in the present tense. Let's begin. Remember that verbs in Spanish are made up of two parts, the ending and the stem. In the following AR verbs, the stem is underlined and the ending is in bold. Cerrar, to close. Comenzar, to begin, to start, or to commence. Empezar, to begin, to start, or to commence. Pensar, to think. Calentar, to heat up or to warm up. Acertar, to get right. Temblar, to shiver or to tremble. Negar, to deny or to reject. Recomendar, to recommend. Fregar, to wash or to mop. Confesar, to confess. Gobernar, to rule or to govern. Despertar, to wake up. Sentar, to seat. With regular verbs like hablar, bailar, and cantar, the stem stays the same and the ending changes as the verb is conjugated. Example: hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. However, with some verbs, the stem also changes when you conjugate them. These verbs are referred to as stem changing verbs. In this video, we will look at a list of AR verbs that stem change from E to IE. These verbs are cerrar, to close, comenzar, to begin, to start, or to commence. Empezar, to begin, to start, or to commence. Pensar, to think. Calentar, to heat up or to warm up. Acertar, to get right. Temblar, to shiver or to tremble. Negar, to deny or to reject. Recomendar, to recommend. Fregar, to wash or to mop. Confesar, to confess. Gobernar, to rule or to govern. Despertar, to wake up. Sentar, to seat. Quebrar, to break. Remendar, to patch. Encerrar, to enclose. Atravesar, to cross. Apretar, to tighten or to squeeze. When you conjugate any of the verbs on this list, the E in the stem changes to IE. If there are two E's in the stem of the verb, you change the second E to IE. The vosotros and the nosotros stems do not change. Here are some examples. Cierro, cierras, cierra. Cerramos, cerráis, cierran. Empiezo, empiezas, empieza. Empezamos, empezáis, empiezan. Despierto, despiertas, despierta. Despertamos, despertáis, despiertan. It's your turn. Conjugate the following verbs. Remember that the E will change to IE. Type your responses in the comments section. The first verb is comenzar, and this means to start, to begin, or to commence. Dos, pensar, to think. Tres, recomendar, to recommend. Cuatro, confesar, to confess. Cinco, gobernar, to rule or to govern. Buen trabajo. Let's continue. Here are some examples of how you use conjugated parts of stem-changing AR verbs that change from E to IE in simple sentences. ¿Qué piensas? What do you think? Pienso que es una buena idea. I think it's a good idea. ¿A qué hora comienza la escuela? At what time does school start? La escuela comienza a las 8 de la mañana. School starts at 8 a.m. El dictador gobierna con mano de hierro. The dictator rules or governs with an iron fist. Atravieso ese río cada día. I cross that river every day. Confesamos nuestros pecados. We confess our sins. ¿Cuál plato recomienda usted? Which dish do you recommend? It's your turn. Write at least 2 sentences in Spanish using any 2 verbs from the list used in this lesson. Type your responses in the comments section. It's time for exit ticket. Do you know how to perform the following tasks in Spanish? How to conjugate stem change in AR verbs in the present tense with stem change from E to IE? How to use conjugated parts of stem change in AR verbs that change from E to IE in simple sentences in the present tense? I hope you answered yes to those questions, but if you didn't, simply watch the video again. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment before you leave. And check out my previous videos. The links will be on the screen. Adios!